Alright, folks. Ooh, Thorniol, yippee Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. We're getting started with another league with Titan Vial. Just finished one that went pretty well. We lost against a sweet ass deck. It's kind of awesome. Current record 53 and 17 since I built the deck, so not bad, not bad. What news? What do you mean, what news? This is great. Keep. Turn 1 Flagstones, let's go. Gonna get forced. Oh no, my opponent says, good luck, be fan of your content. Thank you so much. Canopy. Humans. Alright, so that's what we're up against. Interesting. We have two options here. Actually, we kind of don't, right? Because I was going to say that we can... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go... Yeah, we have two options. So there's two lines that we can take here. We can Dryad plus... I'm planning on playing Dryad on my turn 3. And basically what I was trying to figure out is whether I want to hold up to Windswept Heath because it's going to give me a shuffle once I have my Courser in play. But I'm definitely just playing out Dryad here. And by playing the Sanctuary there, it allows me to have access to the shuffle later. Oof. Well, that's... I guess we're doing that now. Yeah, I guess we're doing that now. And if we get to on top with the Knight, we're going to be in really good shape between the Courser to gain a bunch of life. And okay, so they have Reflector Mage, so fuck us. Yeah, I was going to get Blast Zone, but the Reflector Mage is kind of a big deal there. Thalia, that's the worst draw in the deck, basically. I guess it's a Chump Blocker. And the Chump Blocker seems better than me playing the Courser for basically no value. Because it also means that I'm going to be able to use the Knight next turn. And we can Vial in on end step. So we play around another Reflector Mage. So Thalia is going to chump here. We're going to take a sizable amount of damage. And next turn we're going to be able to just like Vial in Courser, then start activating Knight. Sack Flagstones, go get Valakut, play Vesuva, copy Valakut, and I decimate my opponent's board. So unless they have an answer to this Dryad or lethal, I think we win this. Legacy Titan Vial win. Good times. I think somebody was trying it out. They posted and tagged me on like Twitter or something, which I thought was hilarious. Yeah, so my opponent needs to either set up a lethal attack here. That is the second Reflector Mage. Bouncing Thalia. Okay. This is actually really smart from them. This is really, really smart from them because now I'm forced to... Oh man, if I had fetched, we would be fine, but I needed this fetch to trigger Valakut next turn. Okay, so we're just gonna have to chomp with the knight. Chomp with the knight. Do, 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 do. We have a lot of really good draws here. I'm gonna do this on upkeep because it gives us a free shuffle. Because we kind of have to find either a Titan or Valakut off the top here. Shit. We get one more shuffle. We get one more shuffle. Valakut off the top. One time, question mark, question mark. Eternal Witness. No, doesn't cut it. Doesn't cut it. Ugh. This point, we're just dead, right? So we have exactly one more draw step because we gain a life here. Because of Courser. Second Courser. Probably not gonna cut it. Alright. Alright, another land behind this. Oh no. Is this enough? We're at 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. We're just dead though, right? We're exactly dead. Damn it. Block, 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 block. This gets through. That's exactly lethal, I think. Which is the worst kind of lethal. Ugh. Man. So close. That would have been the comeback of the century. Purge, Firewalker. Sarasta any good? No, right? Sarasta better than a Bojuka Bug. Probably. Luconas, thank you for the follow. I don't think I want Purge. Like, it basically kills Mantis Rider. Because, like, it's not like my opponent is gonna keep their Kite Self Removers against me, right? I guess it can also kill, like, the Human Lord. 2 mana is so much, though. For such a situational card. Yeah, if we had found field into literally any land, we would have been able to stabilize. Because my opponent killed us exactly, right? They had Xaxes. Well, I guess that they could have copied a Reflector Mage. Yeah, they could have copied a Reflector Mage. Well, but then we could have taken damage. Huh. So maybe they did have Xaxes, actually. How do I feel about this hand? I think this is okay, actually. I'm going to keep this. Just played against this deck online and got wrecked. Sorry. Spelling down, so why are not mana dorks good enough in this deck? They just don't play with the game plan that we're striving for. We want to have lands in play. We don't want to have dorks in play. Why? Why? Well, I'm very surprised by this. Kite sail. Should just get Ewit. Let's get prime time. Alright, so they need Reflector Mage. Exactly. And if they do have Reflector Mage, we still get to cast Prime Time next turn, so that's still fine. Are we good versus Blood Moon decks? We are definitely a lot better than Amulet. I beat him Blood Moon multiple times with this deck. This deck is getting discussed a lot on other streams. Yep, it's possible. We only have one green mana if they bounce Triad. Let's go squatter right here. Let's go squatter my own land. Yeah, no blocks. Real KK, think of the follow. Definitely more interested in triggering more Valakutes to clear my opponent's side of the board rather than making Sambos. This is GG's right here. I guess that I can just lethal them. It's probably better. And they know that I have this in hand, so... Okay. I don't think my opponent should have Freebooter in their deck. Like, they got lucky there, but like... Even on the play. Particularly on the draw. But even on the play, the chances that they snag like a Vial are pretty small overall. Yeah, I think we're good with this. Another 4-1. Yeah, I know. I don't know why that happens, but it just keeps happening. The amount of 4-1s I've gotten with this deck is getting to the point that is pretty ridiculous. Play Vial. Please don't melee mage my Triads. For one, it's still a great soul. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not the worst. Something good? It's not something good. The turn 2 Mantis Rider is very scary for us. Second Hierarch is also very scary, particularly because we're gonna have to fetch. Damn it, I didn't think about that. So now this is a 3-turn clock instead of a 4-turn clock. Brutal. Meddling Mage. We got caught. Good stuff. Diograsso, thank you for the follow. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you just have to lose. And you have to accept the fact that you just have to lose. And you have to take it, you know? You have to understand it, respect it, you know? If this is a Reflector Mage, we die. Damn it. Because we were actually not dead. Before this Reflector Mage, we were actually not dead, right? Because my opponent attacks for 5, we take it. We, end of turns, go get Flagstones. Then, Flagstones, we untap, we Vial in Dryad, we get, we sack the Flagstones. We go get Valakut, that's 2 lands, 1, 2, 3, and if we draw a land, we actually get to start triggering Valakut. So, we were not actually dead, but now that they play the Reflector Mage, now we are actually dead. Is there anything I can do? Literally anything at all that I can do. Not really. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. What are my top decks? Arasta? We can cast Arasta regardless. Raminap. 1, 2, 3. Cast Raminap. 4, 5. We still don't get to trigger Valakut. I think I don't have good top decks. Just get Radiant Fountain. Means I get to at least potentially chump block next turn. Yeah. Okay, so they also have champ. Do it. That sucks. Donnie gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the channel. Thank you so much, Donnie. So much support from you. Really appreciate it. Jefe OG, Hotashi, the Pessimistic Scientist, and Humpty, and Beat X Boy. All of you, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for that. My opponent is like, wow, oh god. I'm like, yep, I drew the 4th copy right after you named Dryad. Okay, so we get our... Huh. So I guess that my opponent is just setting up a lethal freebooter for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have outs? Didn't bring in Arasta? I did bring in Arasta. Alright, so I guess that we're gonna tick this up. Arasta? Yeah, it's an Arasta, but like the problem is that we needed the extra blocker, right? We needed the extra blocker. I assume my opponent is going to right-click attack with all. Don't have more stuff. Oh, come on, opponent. Why are you doing this to me? And now we can't have any blockers anymore. If they right-click attack all... No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no. We were given a shot, chat. We were given a shot. We were given a shot. Oh, we were given a shot. We were given a shot, chat. Block here, block Arasta here, block here. Go to 1. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, it feels so bad. Hashtag sequencing. Fetching already a fountain over Celestia Sanctuary was the main mistake until that just happened. Well, considering that we are currently at 2, right? We're currently at 2, and this Radiant Fountain gained me 2 life. Do you really think that fetching Radiant Fountain was a bad play? Radiant Fountain was the only reason why we didn't die earlier. With 6 mana, so you can have blown up Blast on and turn you path. The turn I path, my opponent played another Medley Mage naming Primeval Titan, so no. Don't agree. Gristle Dad, that's a funny name, I like that. No, I don't like this hand. I do like this one. Keep bottom this. 6 mana draw before that second Medley Mage. Would I? So much Tron, man. So much Tron. Turn 3 Tron every time, all the time. If we had been on the play, I think we would have been fine here, but being on the draw, beating turn 3 Tron, probably tough for us. I'm gonna fight it though. Do you think normal is good right now? Nope. Reclaimer, Flagstone's easy. Yeah, that's the combo. It's basically a Splinter Twin, right? My opponent gets Sanctum over again. Like, that's how fucked I am. That's how fucked I am. They don't even need to go get the Tron land. They're like, yeah, I don't need that. It's okay. Melee Mage was brutal. Yeah, it was really funny how like you name Melee Mage, you named Dryad with Mage, and I immediately drew the missing piece. But yeah, we did have a shot there. But I got too excited with how you attacked, and then I just got myself. I ended up playing myself. Was bad. Twas bad. So 7 games, might you tell me what your last chance in the deck and what is suspect? What was your last change in the deck? Oh, yeah, so I'm trying out Core Firewalkers today in the sideboard. That's really it. Sounds good. Interesting line. Interesting line for sure. I don't think we can beat this card though. I mean, I guess if they have any follow-up, we can't beat it, but... Why not Dryad, play Vesua, copy Flagstones? Why? What does that do for me? Reclaimer still cannot answer the Karn. Because Sundering Titan? Yeah, also that's a good reason. Also, we have the out of my opponent just activating Liquid Metal Coating on their old Liquid Metal Coating. Sometimes that's the land that you're going for. Yeah, we were one off. Oh, you mean to make Reclaimer a 3/4? Yeah, we were one off making Reclaimer a 3/4. No, it comes with 3. Get a Worm Coil? Okay. I mean, this is our out, so we have to draw a land off the top. So here goes Plains, and we're gonna get Valakut. And if we draw any land off the top, we're gonna get to answer both Karns. And we're gonna get... And we're gonna have a shot at this game. But if we draw any non-land, I think that we are going to be dead. get that place around it. I mean, we can kill our own Dryad, so this is still fine. Still okay here. We're not like in the best shape ever, but yes. Valakut off the top? Courser. Fuck. Yeah, we're dead now. That's the power of Tron, right? No need to play well because you can just draw. You can just draw well and it doesn't matter. They missed a land drop? No, they played Sanctum of Ugin. And they sacked it. But yeah, we needed to draw exactly land. Any top deck that's not a land, we don't get to trigger Valakuts, and then we just die to the onboard cards, so not worth continue playing there. Are you solid in the main 60? Yeah, it's been cool. Like, this has been a setup that I've been happy with. This has been a setup that I have been overall happy with. There's definitely a lot of tinkering that you can do. You can like cut one of the Golos. You can maybe add some more tutor effects. I don't think I'm so much into that. Oh man, if this hand had an untapped source on one, I would snap it off. But okay, going with this. And bottom Golos. What's the most important creature in Titan Vial? Most important non-creature spell? Well, the most important non-creature spell is pretty self-explanatory, right? And the most important creature is Elvish Reclaimer. The times where you go turn 1 Reclaimer, or like turn 1 Vial into Reclaimer, that's kind of like the nuts. Put almost to 5. I think we kind of have to get lucky here. I guess that counts. Does that count as getting lucky? Maybe. Feels like my 2 favorite legacy decks just slammed into a modern shell. I really want to try it out. One, of course, has the turn 3 natty Tron. Like, why wouldn't they, right? Why wouldn't they have the turn 3 natty Tron? Obviously. Ugh, this is really awkward. We just have to keep ramping, I think. Might have been correct for me to just not do anything though. I think this is better. Thought not. Ballista doesn't matter, really, but Thought not is bad. Okay, that's okay at this point. They should plus. Also, now that I think about it, it's possible that I should have just not played this Sanctuary here. Mode script. Spyglass. Sure. Okay. Temple Garden and is this a Valakut? No, it's another Flagstones. Good. Good, good, good. So 1, 2, 3, Dryad. 1, 2, sack this. Yes. Got planes. Get Valakut. Dead. Yes. Yield. Copy this. You. Oh, yes. Show your Spyglass. I don't think they have outs anymore. I think that we're good to go now. I guess it starts with Nature's Claim. But that claim is going to cost them 2 mana. So they only have access to 6 mana, and 6 mana is just not enough to do anything. So yeah, this is just game. Wilt. Alright. So now they can Spyglass. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have Titan mana, so they're dead. I guess that they were even dead. They were already dead to Golos anyway. They're not gonna get to know about the Mind Sensor though. So if they were siding out something like, I don't know, Ballista, or I don't know why they would side out Ballista, but still. We have 182 viewers? Did I miss a raid or something? Did I miss a raid, or all of you folks are just hanging out here, just enjoying some good old Titan Vial? I'm just super cool. Hell yeah, that's me. Super cool guy. I am that super cool guy that you heard about. Target you. Primeval Titan and Damping Sphere, name it more iconic to you. I mean, it's not the first time that Primetime has been seen alongside a good old Wet Ball, right? There was the Simic Titan deck that did the 1 GP Austin. Just us cool kids. Yeah. Just the cool guys, you know. Okay. Anything else that I want to change? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think all my main deck options are just better than my sideboard options. On the droid stuff against Tron though, it's fine against Eldrazi Tron, but it's not so fine against Green Tron. Like, just need to get a little bit lucky. It's just a fine hand. It's a hand that allows us to get lucky, which is exactly what I said that we needed, so. Modern is in such a good spot, exactly. And what better place to check it out than with the last Modern streamer, am I right? Am I right? Ugh, they moved to 6. It's probably bad news for us. So I think I'm going to Thalion too, actually. And I'm going to hope that their payoff was Karn. Sweet. I'm okay with this that's going on right now. How has Score for Walker been so far? I mean, it's been good against the matchups that we have it for, right? Like we played against Prowess one time. Redundant. Please. Sounds good. Would the Gitro monster be good in this deck? Nope. This is basically like an evergreen thing. If you have to splash a color, then it's not good. Like I don't care what you're trying to splash for. But if you are, I don't think that you can build the mana base in such a way that splashing is worth it. So just always keep that in mind. If you have to splash for it, not worth it. What if the splash was for Rocco? Shut up. We don't say the O word in this stream, okay? Alright, this is not bad, folks. This is not bad. My opponent is pretty far away from Tron. We do have a Ghost Quarter rolled up and ready to go. Thalia is legit disrupting my opponent pretty strongly. Is that a word? Are you supposed to say that? I don't even know. Courser hopefully helps us find lands and we can start triggering Valakut, so that's also good. An idea for a Yorion Valentine kind of deck? Why would I want to play that? Playing Yorion in this deck is bad. Like, this deck wants to see either Vial or Reclaimer in your opening hand. It's the same principle as Amulet, right? You want to see Vial and Reclaimer. It's not, those cards are just not replaceable. Your starts with turn 1 Vial or turn 1 Reclaimer are so insanely better than your starts without them. So you definitely want to make sure that you are that you're maximizing your chances. So playing an 80 card deck is not something that I'm interested in at all. Okay, so my opponent destroying their own lands, which is good for us. What we're gonna do here, so we're gonna play a Courser with the fetch land up, so we can potentially shuffle the top of our deck if it's a card that we don't really care for, like a redundant Vial. I got an untap land there because if we had found another, if we had found a land off the top, then we would have been able to just cast this Aether Vial. Splash Treasure Cruise. Alright, so my opponent finally found Tron, which is obviously terrible for us because we're gonna have to destroy our own land. But we are putting pressure though. Okay, so we need to find lands off the top. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is 6. Well, actually, We have lethal? YOLO, I guess. We have exactly lethal, so as long as they don't have like on draw step, because I don't want to do it on end step, otherwise they're gonna get value from their expedition map. I'm gonna be able to crack it on end step. So unless they have like a Thrak Dusk or I guess a Walking Ballista would be pretty bad too. Like any creature that just like messes me up here. We have lethal, so there's that. Unless they have a way to gain life. When did I decide this deck was superior to Amulet in every way? When I started winning. Alright, so they definitely have like a Wilt or something. Like they kind of have to. I'm not going to attack and then decide after that. Man, we're really whiffed on lands here. We got there. LOL. What a disgusting lack of Siege Rhino. I know. Terrible. Bazooka Tuna. It's a funny name. Turn with Vial upkeep. I thought you were gonna streamer, but you really think it'd do better in every way like that? Yeah, I don't think that the deck is overall better, okay? I don't think the deck is abstractly better. I don't think that the deck is in the abstract better than Amulet, but I think that it's better than Amulet in the current metagame. Also, for what's worth, it cannot beat Amulet, right? So there's also that, but... Is this Dredge? That'd be Poggers. No, that's Jando. You beat Amulet with this deck yesterday? Nice. Trust me, that's the exception, not the rule. Raging Ravine. Really? Okay. Vial up to 3, thank you very much. I think I'm actually gonna bog myself. I'm totally gonna draw what's his name, and it's gonna be really sad, but and I'm playing this out because, well, Liliana's right here, so Drake 24-120, thank you for that follow. It's a Goifo, classic 0-1 Goif. Alright, so they have Bloodbraid here. Terminate my tracker. Okay. Scusi. Okay. Juggling when? Not a good juggler. I think I'm gonna end step. Crack this glue. Take a turn off. How do you feel about Spellskite or Revoker? Nah, not really. Lily. Got him. Why not attack Lily last turn? Because I don't want to trade my Dryad for my opponent's Scavenging Ooze. Or Bob. Fuck. Crack glue. Alright, we're drawing like shit here, so... Drawing like absolute shit, so... Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Holding on to the Vial because... I don't know. Like, they top deck a Terminate, but like if my opponent minuses Lily, maybe I get to play around Colonist Command. Alright, so we are one Primeval Titan off the top from winning this game. So let's do it, chat. Prime time, off the top. Prime time, off the top. Opponent did not cast the Bob. Interesting. Prime time, off the top. Yeah, calls. Yeah, calls would have also been a good one. Snight of Autumn better than Eidolon of Rhetoric. Maybe Mind Sensor? Mind Sensor sounds kind of sketchy though. Hey G-Force, how's it going? I like this hand. Thalia still good on the play. No, I don't like. It's just such a bad top deck in the face of stuff like Ren and 6 and whatnot. It's actually Steve here. What do I think of Jedi Nexus Pioneers after the ban? That deck was never and will never be playable. Scoozy. Shit. think we have to get lucky here. God damn it. We have not drawn a single card of Courser in multiple games. Multiple matches. Brutal. Absolutely nasty. Don't have the push, don't have the push, don't have the push, don't have the push. Fuck. Oh, come on! So infuriating. Holy crap. Oh, I'm stupid. What am I calling here? I should have activated Reclaimer. What am I even doing? I'm tilted and I am playing badly in consequence. This was a terrible play. Wasn't as punished for it, but still an awful play. I should have just activated Reclaimer, go get a Sanctuary, get a guaranteed land drop. Gotta play better. Playing the prelim? No, I have to teach. BB for K command. It's not the worst. What am I gonna bin? I'm gonna be in the Witness. Very, just definitely a little bit weird to be in the Eternal Witness there, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. No playing land. It's an interesting concept. Alright, give me that land off the top, baby. One time. Just give me the land. Just deck, come on. Just give me the land off the top. One time. Come on. Fuck. Oh, this is kind of ridiculous, honestly. We're gonna get boiled now. Shit. Huh. Interesting. Okay. One time. Please, I beg you. Land off the top. This is pretty ridiculous. Alright. Now that I got the worst possible land, but the land that makes sense because of how ridiculously unlucky I've been, I'm gonna obviously get punished with a land off the top. Man, you gotta love it. Just bounce this. Ugh. Alright, we're still in this. So we're gonna get to discard these planes to the Lily Plus. Then we get to call for Dryad, play Dryad, answer Ren thanks to the Valakut. Just gonna find some lands off the top. Is there no bounce line in the deck? Yes, right here. Teach drumming? Yes. Teach drums. Ugh. This is rough. We're still not out of it. Still not out of it, but like we really need our deck to cooperate here. We really need the deck to cooperate here. Never felt the need for 2 bounce land. I also have Vesua for when I need that. But no, I don't want to play more than 1 bounce land and the Vesua. We cannot activate Golos. We don't have black nor blue mana. There goes the 80% win rate. Yeah, sometimes when you whiff on a cursor hit for like, was it 4 or 5 shuffles? How many times did we shuffle to try to hit something with the cursor? I think it was 5 times. And we still missed on lands off the top. And then your opponent has like 1 cascade to get anything done, and they cascade exactly into the perfect one. Sometimes you just have to accept the fact that it's not going to work out for you. Also, we cannot save this tracker because of the stupid Ashiok, obviously. So there's nothing we can do here. They get to ultimate Ren this turn. So we're going to have to actually attack Ren here. The only saving grace is the fact that also I just noticed that the land that we found off the top was obviously one that does not allow us to trigger a field, obviously. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. I'm gonna copy my opponent's land. Gotta draw first though. Opponent smartly not minus in Ashiok. This is kinda messed up. Can I really afford to copy the ravine? I don't think I can afford to copy the ravine because I'm gonna need to copy field next turn, right? So I guess I have to play the plains here. Damn it. Yeah, we have to play plains first so we can use Vesuva to copy my own field. Man, we could have won this game so easily if we had been just a tiny bit luckier. If we had hit just a single land of the Courser with all of those shuffle and whiffs, if we had just hit one single land of the Courser, I think we would be in really good shape right here. But we needed to hit just a single stupid land. This is also pretty brutal because I cannot actually do anything here. I guess I can force the red to minus. Oh no, we're just dead if we do that. Yeah, we're just dead. We actually have no outs. Yep, when the lands deck doesn't draw lands, always feels bad. That's why I always play like 20. That's why I always play like 27 plus lands in my deck, but sometimes it's not in the cards. Delta 60, thank you for the follow. Could have GQ Ravine and continue to make sombos. If we GQ Ravine, then we cannot make sombos. So no, we couldn't. We just copy their land. Yeah, but then we are getting one chump block a turn. We cannot win there. We cannot win. You can try harder, but it's not gonna work out. And you explain where the name F. Pavlush comes from? Yes. My name is Francisco. That's where the F comes from. Pamon is me. Thank you for the follow. And Pavlushek is my last name. But my uncle is Fernando Pavlushek. So he had F. Pavlushek as the email address before I could create that email address. So what I did when I was like 14 or something, it was a long time ago, and yeah, so 14-year-old me thought it would make sense to just cut two lands to cut two cards. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. To cut two letters. And yep, that's what it is. So you have 14-year-old me to thank for the unpronounceable Twitch handle. No, it's a Polish last name. So opponent most of 4, probably Tron again. So much Tron online. Thank you for the follow, Sophie. You know why Vial? Because Vial is busted. Vial allows you to beat Aether Gust, which you otherwise cannot. I was going to play around Blood Moon when my opponent played the Wooded Foothills, but now that I play the Mire, I think I'm just still going to. It's so free for us to play around Moon here. So let's just do it. Fellow Polish last name, yeah. Yeah, funny story is actually I didn't know how to pronounce my last name until like 2 or 3 years ago. I asked Canister on his stream if he could pronounce it for me. So Kaniki told me to pronounce my last name. I don't think I've ever told him that. I think they probably know. Right, we got a deck here, submitted. Banned meme. Damn. Shape anew with Black Steel Colossus. Alright. We're gonna be talking about that deck whenever this league is over. How do you do the devoted combo? How do you hold control? The way that I have set it up, I think it should be set up here. Yeah, here. You see that it says hold to auto mana. So whichever key you have here, that's the one you want to be holding, and then that basically cuts the amount of clicks in half. That's the easiest way to do the devoted combo. Okay. Just gonna play a knight here. Pass the turn, we get a free chump. Had a little more success after focusing much less on the combo. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Fluff Mellow 69, I think I will follow. They got no dredgers though, so I think we're kind of okay here. Gonna take a nice little Champerino here. It's my first time playing against Dredge too. My deck is not too teched against Dredge. I think that's okay, however. Okay, options here. We can play Tracker, get our clue. We can call for Dryad, Knight, sack Flagstones, go get Valakut. The problem with that line is that it is worse if they have literally anything else going on here. I think I'm gonna go for that line though. So I think I'm just gonna go just do this. Actually, yeah, I guess there's no need for us to sack right now. We can just do this, bounce Fountain, and just pass the turn. Shake is missing a boat? Yeah, it needs a boat, yeah. Is Creeping Chill the only way the ghouls come back in Dredge? No, they also have the... what's the name of that card? Something Helix, which is a Helix from the yard. Okay, so they sack to drop. That's perfectly fine. So now we have instant speed, Valakut or Bojugabog, whatever we like best. And next turn we can play Raminab, start playing stuff back from a yard. Smiting Helix, yep, that's the one. Gonna shock. Ballsy. Ballsy move from OP. I block. So this game is officially over here. This guy can block, right? Yeah. Okay. Something. Tracker. 1, 2, 3. Excavator. Play this. I look at you. Float mana. Sack this. Yes. Go get a planes. Trigger you. Valakut. Now trigger 2 Valakuts. Yes. Get a fetch land. Trigger Valakuts. Yay. Alright. Even though we took significantly more game actions, we're still 2 minutes ahead on clock somehow. Anyway, okay, so what do we want to do here? Core Firewalker. Definitely don't want this. I think we want Purges. Mind Sensor probably too slow. I do like Thalia. Don't think I care for paths. Purges are okay. Is Nylia Vial able without devotion? Yes. Yes, she is. Hungry Chicken 9, thank you for the follow. What else? What else? What else? This is kind of it, really? Does Damn Sphere slow down Chill? Nope. Chill is an activated ability. Not even Thalia slows down Chill. You're way too fast. With Titan decks, you get time issues. Yeah, I don't... Have I ever timed out playing Amulet? I think I have timed out a couple of times. Many, many years ago. Right, OP. Let's go. It's my first time playing against Dredge, but as you can see, I'm not really respecting the deck too much with my Cyborg clan. I think it's okay. Basically, they would need to play either Blood Moon or Ashiok. Or I need to keep a non-functional hand. I think I'm gonna keep this. Bottom the Night of Autumn. Yeah, sure. I think I'm bottoming Night of Autumn and I'm playing Thalion too. Instead of Steve. Then we can play Steve on 3. Keep bottom. Let's go. This card also seems solid-ish at helping me stabilize. So best stop deck is bar none. Elvish Reclaimer. I think that if I top deck Reclaimer, I'm probably ready to call it. The unluckiest. Sure. Let's lead on this, I guess. Get the tap land out of the way. Makes my potential future draws a little bit better. They found a Dredger, which is potentially a problem. So they have Thug in hand. Well, now they have Dark Blast. I think now that they have Dark Blast, I'm just actually going to play Steve. And next turn we can double spell if we need to. We can like purge one of these amalgams and then play the Thalia. No shock. All right. Actually, do I want to sack right here? I feel like I kind of want to sack right now. So, yeah, this means that if they have Dark Blast, they actually cannot cast it. And they don't seem to have access to... Yeah, so now they got a Dark Blast there, but they were not gonna be able to play it again, so they cannot Dredge again. Yeah, it's extremely annoying to try to keep up with all the stuff that's been dredged and whatnot. It's super, super, super annoying. And that's getting purged. I don't want my opponent drawing cards. And let's play this. We don't play the Thalia because my opponent doesn't have a Dredger. Their Shriekhorn is done. Is that in addition to Dredge? Yeah, I think that Sodek has been playing that guy for a while now. Prime time, one time. Prime time is the best draw. Then we have Golos. Never lucky. So I guess I'll just play this 6/6. They might Dark Blast their own dude here. That's probably the line, actually. Just Dark Blast their own dude on instep. On upkeep. Okay. Guess they don't care about using their mana too much. Okay, so that kind of didn't matter at all. I don't understand the point for Dark Blasting there. Oh, that's the point for Dark Blasting there. I guess that makes a lot of sense. At this point, I think I'm actually going to play this out. Yes, they can Dark Blast it, but that means that they dredge 3 instead of 5. Alright, so that's a problem, actually. So all the Amalgams are coming back now. Cargo's once again 5 mana without thing. Yeah, Thragtas would have been a lot better there, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay, so they did Dredge Imp. So their hand is Imp plus Unknown. Can we draw a Titan? Something good. I guess that counts. Let's actually attack first. Bailout seems better 90% of the time. Except the times where it doesn't. Except the times where it doesn't. Honestly, it's been good enough for me. The Gargaroth, that is. Classic turn 6 Bojugi Bog. Yeah, when you need to block Mantis Riders, when you need to block Stormwing entities, that's when Gargaroth really shows. The last card is another Lightning Axe. Brutal. That's gross. Super gross. Probably be double blocking one of these combos. So we need a Titan. We need something actually good here. That's not it. That's not it. That buys a little bit of time, but it's not what I needed. And they found the Ox. Okay, so now we're probably dead. Damn, we're really whiffed. We're really whiffed here. What's up, Chief? You're the Titan streamer? Are you the Titan streamer? Damn. Coaching Chief stream when? Imagine trying to coach Chief. Such a waste of time. Chief, do this. No, I'm gonna do this. But now you lost. Damn it. That was rough. Do I want a Rasta? I don't think I do. So really sad. I think I actually will have a Rasta over what, a tracker? Sure. wish. One does not just mulligan turn one Vial, right? Did he add a cavern? No, I had a cavern in my original list and it was really bad, so I cut it. This is not how we're winning this match, folks. This is not how we're winning this one. Damn, son. Yeah, they're not doing bad over there. I'll tell you that much. They are not doing bad. And we cannot draw a reasonable card for the life of us. Should I get amalgams? I think I'm gonna get the ghoul. And then we can, worst case scenario, we can Ewit back the purge. This is not a winning game plan though, right? This is not a winning proposition what we're presenting here. So we're definitely gonna need some more help. We just cannot draw a reasonable card. Like this was our opener, right? We just drew land so far. Okay, so there's the Ox. Being their entire hand. Yeah, we're just fucking dead now. Do we have outs anymore? We just don't have time to get there. I really wouldn't have lost to this nonsense. Yep. Yep, but I've been playing, how many matches have I played so far? Like 70 matches almost with this deck, and this is my first time facing Dredge. So I think I'm fine having a worse matchup than Amulet against one deck that I will play once every 60 matches, and instead have a better matchup against all the blue decks that I've beaten over the 60 matches. Alright, so that's actually lethal now, right? So we jump here, we exile here, and we take 3, 6, 7. Yeah, that's lethal. Alright, we're dead. Wouldn't lose this match for the sake of something worse, no discussion. There's also the fact that I literally drew a land every single turn. Like the problem that I had against the John deck, where I could not find a land for the life of me. I basically could never find a non-land in Abyssalian cards. It's rough. It's rough. But it is what it is. It's just saying an accurate statement. Yep, I mean, you were just stating a fact. You were just stating a fact. That's true. That is 100% true. Keep. Alright, so we're getting paired against the combo deck here. I think I'm gonna go with turn 1 Vial. Because if we draw Thalia, then we would be the best case scenario. Yeah, this is definitely Storm. I don't think I've ever been Titan with Dredge. Yeah, that sounds about accurate. That's probably like the worst matchup for Dredge. Probably bar none, right? Turn 1 Serum used to mean Phoenix. Those were the days, right? Let's go Reclaimer. Do I Vial in second Reclaimer? Sure. This is worse if I draw exactly Thalia. Lol. Remember when I said that this was worse if I draw exactly this card and then I drew it? Cold shot. Lisa is a good one to draw. Yeah, it is. But like, I gave value to my opponent's remand. Like, I would have time walked them otherwise, right? But instead, they were able to get value from their remand. So it is a lot worse. Okay. Okay. If I Violin, if I call for 4, 5, yeah, we have to call for. Oh no, we can't, because Thalia. Whoops. All right, so since we can't call here. Never finding a land. Feels bad, man. Oh, I should have attacked with Thalia. Whoops. Missed on 2 damage. Would I not have played the Courser that same turn though? Yes, but my opponent, if I Violin the Thalia, then they can't remand, right? They only have 2 mana. So. Seems pretty tough for them to... Okay, never mind. I was... Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. So they have double Electroman now. But if they're going off through gifts, we're still fine here. Empty. Feel like we can beat these very, very easily. That's it? That's all you got? That is all you got. One, two, three. I really doubt that my opponent's going to be able to go off again with only 2 cards left in their hand. Gonna keep these on 3. 3, 2 plus 2. Suck this. I think I'm gonna do this main phase right now. Sack, go get another Valakut. Get more zombies. Again, missing with Courser. I hit with Courser all the times that I wish I hadn't, and I missed every other time that I wish I had not. Feels bad, man. Nature's Masterpiece with a tier 1 sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold for the 5 months. Titan Vial is the best Vial. You know it. You know it. Alright. Damp, damp, damp. Eidolon, Eidolon. Mind Sensor. This thing. Cut these. Cut these. Thalia is sick. Can cut 1 field here in this matchup. Reclaimer solid. Stevie solid. Dumpysphere solid. Reliquary. Can cut this and probably cut it prime time. For people experienced with playing Core 5 Worker in their deck, is this a reasonable card against Storm? It is definitely not, right? It is certainly not, I have to imagine. I don't think so. Yeah, that's what... Yeah. Will the spider make tokens of the storm trigger? No. The storm trigger has nothing to do, like you get copies equals to the amount of stuff that was cast, but it doesn't count as cast spells. It's copies. Okay. One does not just mulligan turn 1 Vial into potential turn 2 Damping Sphere, right? Into actual turn 2 Damping Sphere, Pog. Let's go get a basic foot. I'm just gonna get a Temple Garden. We get super owned if my opponent has Blood Moon and they played on 2, but that's fine. I guess we can get out of it with Steve. His deck hates Wear Tear. Oh yeah, Wear Tear is probably pretty solid against us. Lol. My opponent really was in the business of keeping 1-landers and getting punished by it. Alright, 2 and 3. To be fair, like, the matches that we lost were, one of them was to my stupid punt. Where I activated Vial before actually, like, with the answer. With the Illuminary Skull in hand, I activated Vial before going to get the Arasta. That was just like a stupid misclick on my part. Then we lost to Jund, where we just could not find the land for like, I have no idea how many times we shuffled. Then we beat Tron, beat Storm, and then we lost to Dredge. So Dredge would have definitely been better if we had been playing Amulet, because, you know, Dredge is basically unlosable when you're playing Amulet, almost. Storm would have been almost unwinnable if we had been playing Amulet, but instead we were able to play cards like Thalia, Damping Sphere, and a bunch of other disrupting pieces of disruption, I guess I should say, and we were able to pull together a win. Whatever. We were able to get a win. So I still think that this deck is better than Amulet in the metagame. I'm probably like 98% sure of that. I really wish we had been paired again. We had been paired against more prowess decks. I really wanted to try out the Core Firewalkers. In the one match that we did play, the Core Firewalker was okay. Like, we still died because my opponent had 3 Blood Moons, but besides that, this deck needs Crimson Zenith. It doesn't need it, but I would definitely play the shit out of Crimson Zenith if I had access to it. At that point, maybe I wouldn't play Vial. I would just build the deck differently if we had access to Crimson Zenith, obviously. Not as bad as my Warp One last night. I lost to a Grixis control deck in Standard with Nixloom. I had a Jace and 2 cards in lever, then I cast a Crisis for 5 instead of 6. Wait, I don't understand. Oh, because you didn't win. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. So cards that have been underperforming, Gargaroth a little bit. Nylea has been really good. But like, Gargaroth is here for the prowess matchup mostly. It does get cybered out a lot because it just dies very easily. Classic dice to Doomblade, am I right? Wasn't Gargaroth really good just last week? It was. I never said it was really good. I thought it was solid. Rager 3K is now following. Thank you for that follow. So I think it's mostly a matter of, out of all the cards in my main deck, this seems like the weakest one. That's probably a more accurate way of putting it. Out of all the cards that I'm playing in my main deck, Gargaroth seems like the weakest. Also, funny enough, it's the most expensive in Magic Online. I think Gargaroth is like 25 tickets or something. And that's far and away the most expensive card in this entire deck. which is funny. Do we move it to the board and play Rasta instead? The problem is that Gargoyle seems like a much better main deck card than Rasta is. So that's why it's so... Like, this deck is so weird to balance, right? This deck is just so weird to balance. Is Gargoyle better than Traktas? I'm not sure. Against Burn, specifically, no. Against Prowess, probably yes. Well, I mean, not even, right? Well, Gargaroth can block the flyers. Gargaroth can block the flyers, while Traktas cannot. So the 2 mana dude and the 5 mana dude, that's actually 2 mana. Yeah, I don't know. Still a lot to be exploring with this deck. Tomorrow we have a dono list. Standard dono list is gonna be the last hooray of a Nyx Bloom combo. So hopefully we're gonna get to draw silly amounts of cards and make ridiculous amounts of mana. And besides that, we're probably gonna play some more Titan Vial tomorrow, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. 169 viewers, nice. Have you tried Canopy Beastat all over one of the Temple Gardens? I don't think I want to do that. I mean, just go over any of my matches and look at all of my opening hands and then think whether Canopy Beastat would be better than a Temple Garden. And I guarantee that, like, probably 90% of the matches, Canopy Beastat would be a lot worse than Temple Garden. So even though you even get a little bit of field value, right, by having a card that has a different name, I think that the downside of not being able to, like, fetch for a dual land, even like the very last match that we literally just played, we were able to play to go and fix our mana for all the future turns because we went turn 1 fetch for Temple Garden, right? Although I guess if you have a fetch, then you have the option, so you just go get the Temple Garden. So it's not a good example, but if that had been like a Vista instead of a Temple Garden, would have been a lot worse. But what I'm saying is that you get a lot of hands like that. How I tried Scavenging in the main or side, didn't see you test the original iteration of the deck. I have not tried it, but I have not needed it. Feels like not good enough. Thoughts on Ranger Captain of EOS? I was thinking of trying it out at some point. I just don't really see the upside, honestly. People even suggested Hex Drinker, but I don't care for this card at all whatsoever. Seems overall it just feels like a bad card. People also said Giver of Runes, which maybe, but I don't know, not really. It's just double white. Like, having a main deck double white card is so rough. Even having a cyborg card, a white cyborg card in Core Firewalker it's pretty rough. But you know, when you're playing it in your sideboard, like, you know, to molding a little bit better for those kind of hands, and it's just like double white is so tough for us. No, but Ranger, only other things you can get it, like Caustic Caterpillar and Giant Killer. I'm not interested in either of those cards. So distortion decks are around. The mana base is a work of art. Yeah, well, the mana base is like probably one of the biggest problems of the deck, right? Sometimes your mana doesn't cooperate with you. I haven't had too much of that issue. Like, since I cut the Cavern and I cut the second castle, the mana has overall been pretty solid. So I don't have too many complaints about the mana for now. Like, we still kind of get wrecked by Blood Moon, but Celebi. We definitely can play through Blood Moon a lot better than Amulet can. Resto seems sweet with some of the more expensive cards in the deck. Yes, but it doesn't it doesn't help develop any of my plans. Resto in this deck is basically a win more card, right? Blinking your Golos or your Prime Time is just like, if you have a Prime Time and you manage to untap because you have the 4 mana for Resto, or you have a Vial for or something, it's just like you've won already. You don't need the Resto. Yeah, Resto is really win more in this deck specifically. Not overall, like it's a cool hand, but draw lands affordable? No. If you mean affordable as in money wise, probably yes. But like, if you're asking me if I want to play Horizon Canopy in my deck, then the answer is no. Sacrificing your lands in the Field of the Dead deck is not a great proposition. It's not gonna work out well for you. What's up, Wusa? How's it going? Horion in Niv. Alright, folks, thank you so much for watching. We have so many viewers today. I have no idea what happened. I don't know if I like missed a raid or something, but thank you all for watching. If you haven't hit that follow button yet, make sure you do so. You can get notified while I go live. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.